Hi everyone, it's me Jen from EmJustLikeYou, and today I have a TMI topic to talk about. And yes, it's going to be about hair and underarms and, you know, the natural stuff. But if you guys get really queasy talking about hair, or you just feel like underarms are a disgusting place to even talk about, then you are welcome to leave. But for those who are interested in hearing my experience on laser hair removal for my underarms, then definitely we are going to talk about everything. So first of all, I want to let you know, the one thing that I'm most self-conscious about is the amount of hair that I have. No, not on my head, but like everywhere else, you know, like I have a lot of peach fuzz around my face, like I've already told you guys, and I have a lot of hair around my neck area, my arms, my underarm, and you know, I kind of embraced it and like, you know what, I'm just a hairy person, whatever, that's fine. Because I'm blessed with like darker eyebrows and a lot more hair on top of my head because of it. What I was so self-conscious about with my underarms is the fact that it was so dark. I was that person that would never raise my arms. I would raise it like this. I didn't ever want to wear short sleeves because just in case people can see on the side my underarms and how it's dark, it just really made me self-conscious, and I just felt really ugly. Like, it just is, why is it so dark? And there's these girls like my mom where the underarms are like white as snow. And so I didn't know what was going on. I just had to kind of like try to figure it out. And I think the main thing that causes your underarms to be so dark is the way that we shave it. Because the way that we shave it, the razors are metal, and I think the metal causes oxidation onto the skin and causes it to become dark. I also have another theory that the reason why it's dark is due to the residue that is not completely removed when you shower, when you bathe, from deodorant. And hey, I'm gonna continue to wear deodorant because we are not trying to stink up the world around here, but I still want to have beautiful underarms. So what I've done to kind of help decrease the pigmentation is just kind of wiping it with alcohol every single day after I shower, and that really helps remove all of the residue from your deodorant. Now so back to the thing about shaving causing it to be dark, I did try waxing, I did try epilating, I tried tweezing. That was a pain because I'm not like all the lucky girls where the area to shave under their arms is like this tiny. Mine is like all around here. Like, it starts from here, it ends all the way down here, and it's from here to here. So like, it's such a big area for me to do all that. And because your hair grows in different directions, it's so painful to wax it. And I experienced a lot of ingrown hair when I waxed it, so it was very frustrating for me to find like a solution to my insecurity. So I thought about it and I said, you know, a factor that causes my underarms to be darker is because of the dark hair follicles that I have. So I decided to experience laser hair removal for my underarms, and you guys, it has changed my life. I've been doing it for about 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. It really has lightened my underarms. So as you can see, like, my underarm still has some type of pigmentation in it, but it is nothing like it used to be. Like, mine used to be this, like right here was just darkness. It was so disgusting. But laser hair removal has really helped shrink my pores. The hair darkness follicle is gone, so it really gives the illusion of less darkness under the arms. So I believe the first session was about $200 for both my underarms, and then any maintenance session after that would be $50. I felt like, wow, that is a lot of money, but I saved up. I really felt like this is the way to go. So first of all, who are the best candidate for underarm laser hair removal? The laser detects pigmentation. So if you have darker hair like I do, then you're lucky. But unfortunately, if you have very light hair, it's gonna take a lot more sessions for you to remove all that hair because of the lack of pigment in the hair follicle. But unfortunately, if you have really dark skin, it's also going to pick up that. So it's going to take a little bit longer for you to get the results that you want. The best candidate are for those who have very light skin and dark hair. what I do recommend, and I think anybody that works in the laser hair removal industry will agree, that before you come into a session, 6 months before that, do not tweeze, do not wax, nothing. Only shave the area that you like to laser. Just because our hair grows in cycles, so if you were to pluck the hair from the follicle, it has to grow all over again, and then it will come to the surface. So if you come in to the session and you get the laser hair removal, and they can't detect the color because the follicle is still growing from underneath, you're not gonna get your money's worth and you're not gonna see the best results from that session. So what you wanna do is continuously shave that area so that the follicle all the way down to the bottom is growing. And that way, when you get the hair removal, it actually removes most of the hair. So does it hurt? Yeah, I mean, the first few times, the more pigment that you have, the more painful it is. For me, it was painful, but it was so quick. Like literally, I was in for 2 minutes and I'm out. So it depends on whoever, but you can also take like a Tylenol beforehand if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die from the pain. But to be honest, it feels just like a zap, just like someone just flicking you every single time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it kind of feels like just getting flicked. So it's not that bad. So after getting the hair removal for about a couple of months, I really noticed that my pores shrunk and there wasn't as much color, and my hair started to look lighter. And that's because when your hair grows in cycles, the dark pigment hair is actually grown out and has been gone, and what's left is just like the light, kind of like the covering of the follicle, if that makes sense. So I love it. My underarms now, even though they don't look perfect white, they look 100 times better than it used to look. So this is my underarms now, and I am happy with it. Yeah, it's not perfect as the same color as here, but I'm happy with the results. And let me tell you guys that unfortunately, not only is my hair dark and I had very coarse hair, like the amount of the area that I had wasn't just like this little area like some people have. Mine was from here all the way down to here and from here to here. So my bush area was such a big circumference. It took a lot longer for it to get to where it is today. But let me explain to you on the fact that it's not permanent. I have been going back. So like at first, when you first get your like 6, 7 like little hairs, you actually can come back as like 6 months. So now for me, I come back every like, I think 8 to 10 months whenever I feel like, oh, I see some darkness, like some dark hair follicles, and then I go back in and I get it lasered. So for me, it isn't permanent. I feel like it's not like I did a couple sessions and then now I'm hair free. No, your hair will always be there because the pores are still there. It's just the fact that you have to come back for maintenance. And to me, like after like every 10 months I come in and pay $50 and then I never have to really worry about it. That is awesome, because I was a person that used to shave every single day to a person that shaves like every like 4 weeks, and it feels amazing. And I feel with that, I also sweat less because your pores are kind of shrunk because there isn't a hair follicle that's kind of expanding the pores. So overall, I feel like my experience has been amazing, and I would definitely recommend it for you guys. I think the next thing that I'm going to probably do is my legs, just because again, I do have coarse hair and I have to shave every day in order to keep it smooth. So with everything that I've said, for each their own, you know, I'm not saying you have to go get your underarms done in order for it to get lightened. So I know there's probably one of you guys out there that also feel the same about your underarms. So definitely this is a solution that I have used and I find to be very helpful. So I hope that you enjoy watching this video and that you found it helpful in some type of way, or just maybe enjoyable to watch and be able to see my underarms, something that I would never show like all of you guys. But I do feel like sometimes you have to share with others your insecurities, and it might help one of you out there. So I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!